Hello everyone. Today I am making a shout out and a tribute to Armed Forces Day. I would like to say thank you to all the U.S. military people out there, my military brothers and sisters that are serving and who continue to serve for our country. Semper Fi, thank you for your service. And the next thing that I would like to discuss is how to find MMOs, or otherwise known as massively multiplayer online, and free to play. One of the easiest ways is you can use Google itself if you wanted to, or YouTube, it doesn't matter. But there's this one thing called MMO huts, and they usually when new MMOs are about to come out or gonna come out, they will make a new video for it, or they'll post it on Google. I just found out that they're also on Google Plus, and I found a video 14 free-to-play games this summer 2014. They have a pretty big list here. EverQuest Next Landmark. I don't think we're gonna. Well, we can check it. The first one for some reason I started from the bottom and I'm moving my way up. Why am I doing that? I don't know. Maybe because I see a lot of these at the top that I've already checked. But I just went to the Swordsman, which is at the bottom of the list. This one catches my eye. It makes me wonder if they have an in-game bot, and if they do, that will be even better, because I very much love MMOs that have an in-game bot, because I have been playing video games for so long that it's just a little boring for me to just keep hitting the same buttons over and over. But you know, I do play MMOs that don't have them, like Guild Wars 2, a few other ones. This one, they want you to install a client. I've installed clients before for Asian MMOs. Now that's a pretty neat. What is that? So that's one of the classes. So this one looks interesting to me, but so I'm just gonna keep it open, but and then I'm gonna go to the next one. So Archlord 2, I already checked it, but we'll check it out again. So when you click on the link, it takes you to MMOhuts.com. And then if you really don't want to read everything about it and you just want to go straight to the official site, they have an official site button. So that's what I like to do. I like to go to see what the website is, what uh, the state of the game right now. So that's what I do. So when you go to a website of a game, it gives you an idea, like, these bigger companies, like this one lets you know flat out before you even, try to do anything. Pre-registration for Archlord 2 has ended, which means you probably can't get in now. You have to wait. Uh, Sometimes they'll tell you on MMO Huts if it's in open beta, closed beta. Usually they will, sometimes they don't. But I would, oh yeah, okay, it says closed beta on the tab. So I'm using Chrome, and if you look at the tab, like if you have a lot more than one tab open in Chrome, then even though I can't see it on the page itself, on the tab it says Archlord 2 closed beta. So that's one way, you know, if you're not sure what beta phase it's in the game, or maybe it's done and being in beta phase and it's live, then there should be somewhere or some source that will tell you where the game is at. Hopefully you won't have to read that much to find out. Like for this one, I didn't have to. I just had to look at the tab, closed beta. That means I can't do it. I have to wait. So for the next one, so we found out about Swordsman Online, but that one we can do now. We can do Archlord 2 now. Nosgoth, I never heard of it, and here we go. Now, I have heard of Square Enix, the company. So, development. So that means it might not even be in a beta phase yet. Well, we can go check. So now I'm going to the main site. Play for free, and it's in closed beta. I normally do not play closed beta because I've played games that are in closed beta before, and usually the result would be after about an hour of playing is a very large headache and the tearing out of many hairs out of the top of my head. And so, you know, this is something that I would, you know, if I really can't find anything I like, I might come back and try the closed beta maybe. You know, if it's something that looks very interesting and I'm really hyped up about it, I might try to play it maybe. But if it's too big of a MMO and you know it's going to be too many people already on the first day, then I won't even bother, because that will be even worse. But if it's like a no-namer, but Square Enix, I've heard of them before. I haven't heard of this title, so there's a chance you can log into closed beta and there might not be that many people online, therefore it won't be that laggy, and closed beta won't be that bad. But expect the worst, because usually that's when they're trying to find all the bugs and all that. But that one I'm not gonna try to check it out quite yet, so I'll go back to that one. So I'm going to close out Archlord. Swordsman is the only one that's going to be on my list that I may try right away right now. And the other reason for this stream is I'm searching because, you know, I've been finding out that there's a lot of new games coming out. So that's what I'm doing right now. I've tried, let me see. I've tried Argo Online. It had a client, took a little while to download, but it isn't too bad. But I also heard from people in game that Argo Online was actually, I think, either the same MMO name, or it was probably a different name before, and it was started out in beta, and I guess it never made it past beta, and they closed it down and sold the game, I guess. But it used to be on alaplaya.net, and now this other company uh, bought it out, I guess. I'm just gonna show you if this will hurry up. This takes a minute to come up. And by the way, this my desktop background is by Bing, and it's a weird. It looks like a castle, but I don't know what it is. But it's in France. It's a long, weird name that I'm not even going to try to pronounce. But anyway, but it's in France. This little landscape is amazing. I wished I could actually be there to visit it, check it out. But anyway, so that's Argo Online. That's what the icon looks like. Excuse me. So the next MMO, World of Speed. If this is a car game, I'm gonna just skip it all together because I'm not all that interested in car games, so I'm just gonna close that out. Yeah, it is. It's probably like a. So I'm looking right now. I'm looking for RPG MMOs, not no FPS, just RPG. H1Z1. I don't know what that is. So this is made by Sony Online Entertainment, a survival MMO FPS, fully open world. Now see possible optimization issues due to Forge Lite, and I think that's the new engine, is it? But anyway, maybe somebody on the stream, and let me go check. Is anybody watching? I have one viewer. And let me see. What was I going to ask again? Does anyone know about the Forge Lite engine by Sony? Yeah, I don't know much about the Forge Lite engine. Hello, Johnny V. Thank you for watching the stream. If you know anything about the Forge Lite engine, I will read the chat, and if you want to shout out, I'll give a shout out. And going back to H1Z1. Oh, okay. I remember reading about this a while back, I think, on Google Plus. H1Z1, maybe. I just remember it from somewhere. So this one will probably have a client that you have to download. Now that's neat. Wow. Full moon. And it's right over the treetops. And I wonder if I have to scroll down. That's weird. So nothing's happening. And it's taking me to Reddit. So I'm going to click on this and see, what is this? So it looks like it's still in development, maybe? I don't know. It says coming soon. Someone held a stream for it on April 29. That was a while back. So let's check it. It's not doing anything different. And this takes me to a forum. So I'm guessing the game is not out yet. I don't know. So I guess that's off the list. Closing that out. So the next one on the list is called Strife. And this one takes me right to the game. Doesn't take me to, that's weird. This is a MOBA. Oh, I know what that is. I can say that I don't really like MOBAs. I tried one of them recently, and I'm just not into MOBAs right now. You know, unless they come up with a MOBA that's different from the ones that they have out now. But so yeah, I'm gonna have to skip this one. So that one's not. Dead Island Epidemic. Never heard of that one. So is this gonna take me straight? Nope, it's taking me to MMO Huts. And this is another MOBA. So many MOBAs coming out. I guess everybody likes MOBAs now. Well, the gaming companies are making a lot of money off of the MOBAs right now, so that's probably why everybody's making one now. So let's go to the main website for Dead Island Epidemic and see what it's going to look like. Fight it or embrace it. Wow, this looks a little weird. Well, I think I'm just gonna skip this for now. But if I was really interested in seeing what it would be like, my next step would be to go to YouTube and type in the name of this MOBA and see if anybody filmed it yet. Because usually, if the game is playable and it's in closed beta or open beta, and they're allowed to put it on YouTube, then somebody will record it, and you can see what it's like on YouTube. So I'm going to skip this one for now. Next one going up, Transformers Universe. I wonder what this one's going to be. This one is going to be a MMORPG. Yay! It's not a FPS, I hope, and it's not a MOBA, so that's somewhat good news. Oh, this is going to be browser-based. Limited information. And they want me to take a survey, and I'll have to skip that for now. Nope. So let's go to the official site, see what they say. Closed beta, open beta. What's it going to be? What state is this in? Wow, it already has 400,000 people signed up to try the game out. So I'm gonna view the full website before I try to do anything, because this one does have me interested, but I'm trying to find out if it's already running, because this seems a little interesting to me. Trying to see if there's any signs of if it's in closed beta, open beta. Is it open yet? I have a feeling that the founder thing is like a lot of the other game companies that are of what they're trying to do now with that founder thing. You click on the founder, and then they want you to pay to be in closed beta or open beta, which is seems a little weird to me, but I guess it's a new tactic that some gaming companies are doing now to try to get more money out of the game before it actually starts, which is a little weird in my opinion, but to each his own. Uh, I can't find anything about the state of the game. Which is a little weird. Hasbro Gaming. I don't recall of any MMOs made by Hasbro right now, but I'm going to come back to this later, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if there's any videos out for this, but I'm not going to do it right now. I don't think I'll do any searching on YouTube during the stream. Maybe if I run out of things on the list, but I'm just going to keep that one open for now. The next one is Arch-Age. And I already know about this one. I saw this one on being played on Twitch TV, but I never been to the website, I don't think. And I'm not sure if they're in open beta yet or not. So I'm going to the official page because I am interested in playing this MMO. So there it goes. Become a founder. Beta, instant alpha. So on the tab, it doesn't give us any ideas of where the game is. There's no letters of open beta, closed beta. So it says sign up for beta, but doesn't say if it's an open beta or closed beta. But I'll probably check later on Twitch and find out where they're at right now, if they're in open beta or closed beta. So I already know about this game. It's gonna be good. I know that much for sure. Or at least it would be something I'm very interested in trying. So I'm gonna close this one out because I already know about this game. Going back to the list. Lego minifigures online. I'm not interested in Lego because I know what the games are like. So I'm gonna skip that one. Black Gold, yes, I've been keeping an eye on this one. And this is so I'm gonna have to go to the official site to find out what stage it's at. Prepare 15th to 28th. Beta sign up. So we're gonna enter and see if it's in closed beta or, yep, this is closed beta. Closed beta starts May 15th, so that was 2 days ago. Now that character looks pretty interesting. So what I'm going to do, since it's in closed beta, I'm going to skip this one for now, come back to it later, after the stream possibly. Because right now I'm just trying to decide which one I'm going to try right now. And I'm getting close to the end of the list. The next one is Rise of Incarnates. I might end up trying Transformers, the browser game, if it's open, because if it's in a browser, I probably won't have to download anything, and I'll have access to it right away if the game is actually running right now. So this is Rise of Incarnates. Doesn't say what kind it is, so I'm gonna have to go to the main site to get a better idea. So it's been about 30 minutes, and I'm almost finished with the with the list. And this one is in alpha on May 30th. So this one isn't even ready yet. So that one's, so we can just close that one out. Zombies, monsters, and robots. We're getting close to the end of the list, guys. So in about 30 minutes or less, I'm finding out out of 14 that I could try, I have it narrowed down to Transformers Universe and a client download MMO called Swordsman. So right now it's just out of 2, and Zombies, Monsters, ZMR. So that's a good way to. And I'm gonna find out what stage it's at. I can't really find out right away by looking at this site. So I'm gonna go to the official site and try to get an idea. So closed beta is on the 27th. So it's not the 27th yet. That is off the list. So we'll find out later what that one's about. And the one that's on the EverQuest Next landmark, I know that I think this one, in order to get into beta, you have to buy the Founders Pack, unless they change things. So we're going to go to the official site to see if anything has changed. I've been keeping a close eye on this one, so this one is in closed beta. So I'm not even going to touch this one until it's in open beta, because I know a lot of people are going to be trying it. And so yeah, so that is the end of the list, guys, and in right about 30 minutes we went through all of these to find out where we're at. And the ones that we can probably play right now is, well, that I know about that I like, is Transformers Universe and Swordsman. The client download I'll probably have to install for Swordsman, I have to install a ARC client, which is probably what you use to download the client itself for the game. A client in a client. But this one you don't have to. Transformers Universe, but you have to sign up. So I may do another stream later today, maybe, uh, or maybe tomorrow. Once I get started into the game for these. But right now, I'm going to be trying to get into these two games, and that's going to be the end of the stream. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope this helps anyone who wants to learn more about. Maybe you never played MMOs, or maybe you're trying to find a better way to find free-to-play MMOs. I hope this gave you an idea of how I do it, and maybe something that I said in this stream can help you out. Thanks for watching, and have a good one, guys.